Hey, it's Sarah Stovetop, and it is episode 119 of Tool Time Tuesday. Welcome to our replay viewers. Welcome to anybody who happens to be joining now. Um, I am so happy to be here with you, and I'm so excited to show you a really fun recipe. But our friend Hobbs has just showed up, and he needs his biscuit. So let's get that done first. Hello, Hobbs. Let's say hi to everybody. Okay, good boy. There we go. He gets his biscuit. He's been waiting all evening very patiently for that. So, anyways, welcome. I'm very excited to show you a really fun recipe. Hand pies, just small little mini pies that I'm making with a pre-made crust. I didn't make the crust myself. I use immaculate, they're called immaculate, honestly delicious, ready-to-bake pie crusts, non-GMO, created by NSF. I don't know what NSF, I can't remember what that is. No bleached flour, no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives, and no hydrogenated oils. So really good, alternative to things that have those hydrogenated oils. And I don't like to use that if I can help it. Hobbs really wants to help me. Anyways, so I've got two of these pie crusts. I've laid them out on my pastry mat. I'm using one of my biscuit cutters. It's a 3-inch size. And I know it's 3 inches because it actually tells me on the side somewhere here. And you probably can't read it, but you can see it right there. So 3-inch size. And these are great pie cutters. They're really sturdy, stainless steel, really nice. It comes in a set of 4, I think it is. Yep. So you've got, I think this is a 5-inch one, 5-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, and then there's a 1-inch one, a little tiny one. How cute. Anyways, so we got those. We're going to use those for to cut our pies. I've already cut out one of them. We're going to make a little bit of filling with the recipe calls for blueberries, and if you've been following me at all for any period of time, you know I don't like cooked blueberries. So I do not cook with blueberries. I'll eat them raw, but I don't cook with them. So, so I'm going to do strawberries, which I've cut up already, about a 1/4 cup. And I've got some strawberry jam that I made in my Deluxe cooking blender. And so I'm going to add that to it. And it calls for a 1/4 cup of jam and a 1/4 cup of the fruit. Let's just call it fruit. So we'll do that as soon as we finish taking these out, cutting these out. But let me just double check to see if anybody's watching. Oh, wait, and I've got the chat here. I can look and see. No live comments. Hey, Kim, welcome. Say hi, and and I see you, but I cannot answer you, I guess, right now. But here we go. So we're going to actually be making these in this lovely air fryer because it has a baking function. Not only air fry, bake, roast, rotisserie, reheat, and dehydrate. So lots of great options. So tonight we're going to use the bake function. But first, let's get these pies cut out. So you can see I've already done the first batch, and I can actually take this away. And I'll save this extra for if I want to treat later on in the week. I can roll it out and cut them in pieces, and I can make another hand pie, or I can just make little cookies out of them, basically. Put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on them. So I'm just going to cut these out. We need to do 8 in each pie round, I guess you call them. Whoops. And so yeah, so let's get these cut out quickly. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I go do a little bit too much? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have to roll these out because I wasn't paying attention. I usually put them closer. Oh well, I need one more. But it's a good thing I've got my rolling pin. So that should be no problem. Just going to take me a little longer. Here it is. I love this. This is the baker's roller, and I got to tell you, it is an amazing tool. It goes. It's like, whoops, and I didn't put any. I didn't put any flour on it. Got my flour sugar shaker. There we go. All right. That's about the right thickness. Put that over there. All right. We're all set now. A little, you know, I'm pampered, not perfect. That's what I always tell you guys. Okay. So we're going to make 8 little pies. And hold on a second. I just want to line them up so that I know one needs filling, the other one is the topper. Okay, so let's check the chat while we're here. Okay, nothing new live. Hello, Kim again. Okay, so like I said, we've got our strawberries, and I'm just going to turn this down. I'm going to add some strawberry jam, but I do need to measure it because I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to use the measure-all cup to 1/4 cup. That's how much we need. Got a little, and this is, remember, this is my homemade jam. So I made it actually last week. Hopefully this is enough that I'm looking at it. Wondering if I'm going to have enough. I'll have to take some more out of the freezer. So I made a batch, and I put it in a slightly bigger jars than I usually do because I have been giving them as gifts. Oh, that's going to work out perfectly. That is a 1/4 cup. Okay, so that's going to go in here. Anyways, so I made them in bigger batches and I froze them in bigger jars, but this one is the smallest jar. Okay, so let's just move this around so we've got some actual fruit. So it's going to have, you know, it's going to have this wonderful sort of smoothness of the jam, but it's also got a little bit of chunkiness with the fruit. And we're going to put a very small amount, like a tablespoon. Where's my measure? Oh, here we go. So I brought this tablespoon scoop, and it says a scant. So I'm just going to, that's about a tablespoon. I'm just going to put that right in the middle. So these are going to be little pies. And you know, National Pie Week or National Pie Day is on March 14th. So we're going to, that'll be kind of fun you could do these on National Pie Day. How fun would that be? I think I'll take some pictures of these when we're done and make sure that we get them all going here. Anyways, here we go. National Pie Day. So pie is what, 3.14151514, something like that. Goes on and on forever. Okay, so this is a little bit, I probably skimped a little bit on the last one. Add a tiny bit to this one. Hopefully I'm not overfilling these. All right, so there we've got all 8 that we're going to make. It was perfect amount. Let me put this over here so I get that out of the way. And then, I forgot to put the some of the lemon zest in the mixture. So I'm just going to add a little bit on top of each one of these, just to give it a little bit of a lemony, zesty kind of zing to it. It always, lemon just makes everything taste brighter. You know, citrus just adds a brightness that you just can't get in anything else. So I'll put a little bit on each one, but normally I should have mixed this in, but I think it's okay to kind of do it on top. Like I said, I am pampered, not perfect. I always make mistakes, but you know, we'll figure out how to make the best of them. So here's something here and a little bit on here. Doesn't have to be a lot. There we go. Okay, so then we want to top them. We want to put the tops on. Hold on a second, get this out of the way. So we're just going to put this on the top, and we're going to crimp them using a standard fork. Just going to get them so that they hold together. Turn it. And then we're going to put a wash on it in a minute. But first we got to get those ready so that they all hold together, you know. Aren't these cute? See, this one might be a little bit too full. There we go. So what are you planning to make for National Pie Day? Anybody a pie maker out there? Let me know in the chat if you are a pie maker and what's your favorite pie to make. Well, I'm doing these, and I think I'll just do 4 of these so that I can just show you how it goes. And then we'll put them in the oven, and I will do the rest of them afterwards. Whoop, this one I got a little bit too much stuff on. So that's 3. They don't have to be perfect. Nobody says it has to be perfect. Here we go. Look at these. So cute. So I was thinking these would be good to give to some of my neighbors and friends. Of course, to my husband, but he doesn't like to eat too much wheat. So it's really hard to work with gluten-free flour for pies. That's just the truth of the matter. Okay, so we've got 4 of these ready. And let's see. Let's do the egg. So we have just 1 egg I'm going to crack in here. Hold on. And I'll use the little mini whipper that is a bring back item this season. I love it. And we just whip up the eggs. This is great in a glass, like if you do powdered drinks, like, you know, I don't even know what powdered drinks you would do anymore. You used to do carnation instant breakfast, but I don't think people do that anymore. But like if you're adding something that's powdery or making lemonade mix or something like that. So that's that. A little whisk. And we're going to brush these over the pies. Oh, wait a second. Crimp the edges. I forgot to put the slits in. So this is the giveaway item for people this month. If your order is over $80, you get a set of 3 of these amazing paring knives. They are such great knives. So I'm going to make a couple slits just so that the air can be released. And there's a good idea of how the paring knives work, how well they work. And then let's just put a little bit of the egg white on them. Like this, or eggs, sorry, just to make sure that'll help them brown and give them a kind of a shine to them as well. I think Hobbs is here wishing that this was filled with his dog food or something. He's looking at me like, Mom, what are you doing? Anyway, so there we go. We've got 4 of these, and I'm just going to do these first 4. And then I'll do the other ones later because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. So I want to get these in the oven. And then we're going to put a little bit of cinnamon sugar. So I just took 2 teaspoons, I think it's 2 teaspoons, hold on, 2 tablespoons of sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I have an extra shaker, you know, from Spices. I mixed it up in here. I'm just going to sprinkle it on the pies, and it's going to adhere because of the egg that's on there. There we go. Oh, Hobbs is so interested in this. He's like, yeah, let me try that. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to put it on. Okay, so here's can you see it? No, you can't see it. Let's move it a little bit up. There you go. Okay, now you can see. Oh, and there's 4 people on the chat. Hello. Oh, where did you get the measuring cups and biscuit cutouts? Okay, thanks, Erica. So these are all Pampered Chef tools, and I'm glad it looks good. Do you ever bake treats for Hobbs? I wish I could, but I haven't. Someone sent me Someone sent me a recipe for dog biscuits, and I lost it. Now I don't know where it is. It was like for all natural stuff, but I should make some for him. He would probably really like that. We could do a whole Tool Time Tuesday, and he could be like the guest. That would be really fun, wouldn't it? Okay, so to answer your question, the Measure All cup and all the tools that we're using are all Pampered Chef tools. This is a great tool because it's also got liquid measure on the top. That's this part. There's the little spout. I think you can see right there. And then the solid measure is the other side. You press it in, and then you fill it with to whatever level you need, and then press it out. It's very easy to use, and it's fun. And now I have to lick my finger because I've got jam on it. Okay, so let's start. Here are the trays for the air fryer. There's a lot of, you can let a lot of air go through it. I'm going to spray this to make sure that nothing sticks to it with my, hold on, with my, I got a little bit. What is this called? Oh goodness, oh gosh. It's my, I can't think of what it's called right now. I'm so sorry. But it takes my oil and it sprays it. Here, I'll show you. Oh, goodness. And you spray it on. And it's just like the canned stuff, only no preservatives, no chemicals. And then always remember to burp it. Let the pressure out. Okay. So we've got that going. We're going to put these little tiny adorable pies on here. I love these. They're like little, I call this my Easy Bake Oven because it reminds me of that. Did anybody ever have one when they were a kid? I had an Easy Bake Oven. I guess I've always been a baker. I'm going to take this out. And let's see, I'm going to put it on, placing the tray on the top rack and on the middle rack. Okay, so we'll start with this one on the top rack. A couple things to show you about the oven. First of all, it has another rack that is like a guard for the heating element. It just slides in. And these racks all can go in the dishwasher. Then it's got, this is the highest level. There's a middle and a lower level. And then there's a tray underneath. Oh, we made toast earlier. I guess I should get rid of those. There's a tray that goes on the very bottom to catch any spills. This one is really easy to clean. It's nonstick, but it does, that one is the only one that doesn't go in the dishwasher. Okay, so let me get, okay, so this is going in. We've got the pie in there. We're going to press bake, and we're going to adjust the time. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to adjust the time to 10, I think it's 10 minutes. Let me double check. 14 minutes. Okay, 14 minutes. So down 1 minute. It's at 350, and we're going to go. Now it will tell me to change positions in the oven about halfway through. So I got a little over 7 minutes to show you what the other thing that I was going to show you, and then we'll have more time to talk. Okay. Whoops, just dropped something. Hold on 1 second. Sticky stuff going in the sink. All right. So I wanted to tell you about what's going on this month with Pampered Chef, because this is the beginning, essentially the beginning of March. It's our brand new catalog. If you are interested in seeing our catalog, I am happy to share it with you. Just drop me the word catalog in the comments, and I will get back to you with a link to the catalog. I forgot to put it in my little notes so it could scroll across. So, and I don't think I can do it to you back right now. I wanted to show you a couple things too. So, this is what the new catalog looks like. And the virtual one is really easy to use. it basically has little arrows and you just can turn the pages. It's really cool. So that's always fun. It's beautifully done. It has all the categories of you would want for looking at cookware and different types of cooking tools. And it has a whole section on weeknight dinners and gives you like little sets that you can put together that will help you make whatever's on the the picture for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that kind of thing. So great catalog. If you are interested in something like this, the Deluxe the Deluxe Air Fryer, and this air fryer can do so much. And I'm just at the very tip of the iceberg with it. We made toast tonight. I made sweet potato fries earlier over the weekend. I also made regular French fries in the rotisserie. It's because it's got a rotisserie. It's got this little basket. You put the fries in here, and it spins it so they don't stick together, and the air comes through because of course it's the same mesh, right? It's really amazing. And doesn't it remind you of a bingo bin? I keep calling it my bingo bin, my easy bake oven and my bingo bin. Anyways, it's really cool. It opens up. You can dump the fries out once they're done. It's got a tool to help you retrieve it. That is really, it looks like it wouldn't work, but it does. It fits on the ends, and you basically go in and you kind of scoop it up and pull it out. And you do the same thing with the chicken when it's on the rotisserie. And this is what the rotisserie looks like. And of course it extends a little bit too. Depends on where you put it on the chicken. Doesn't do a big chicken. It's not going to do a 7-pound chicken, which is not really a normal size for chicken, to be honest. It should be about 3 pounds, 4 pounds. So that's the size chicken you want to get. Oh, I love that this has a light, so I can kind of watch it, although they're up high. But they will tell me in a minute to to move it down to the lower level. Let's see what else. So if you're interested in this amazing new tool, you could get it at 60% off, which is a real bargain considering it is $279, I think it is. Yep, $279. So you're only paying 40% of that. What is that? That's like, 120 something dollars. That's really good. So just saying, not a bad deal. If you want to have a bunch of friends over, and if you're local to where I live in the Chicago area, we can do an in-home party, or we can do a virtual party. And that seems to be more of what I'm doing anyways. So just thought I'd share that with you. 60% off anything you want. Doesn't have to be the air fryer. Could be anything else as a host. And as a guest, you can get these really nice knives. See, it even says nice knives. It's a set of 3 of these really great paring knives, which I use. I showed it to you before. Oops, it's got flour all over it. But this is the paring knife. And it comes in 3 different colors, and the set is 3 different colors. Great. They're really great knives. And then the other thing is, if you have had any interest at all in being a pampered chef, this is the month to do it. We're celebrating our 40th anniversary. So if you count back, we were founded in 1980. Okay, 1980 is the cost of our quick start kit this month. And it's got just a few items in it that you would need to get started. Your paperwork, your apron, some catalogs, samples of enrichables, and even a couple season's bests, which is our, what is that? Oh, it's our cookbook that comes out every half year. So that's a great tool. great. It's a great starter kit. And of course, you don't have to get that kit, but that's just one thing that's offered. We have 3 different size kits. Plus, this month, you can earn the air fryer for free by qualifying. That's pretty cool in your first 30 days. So if you're interested in something like that, please give me a call. Or you can drop a comment below and say you're interested. Did you hear that? It's telling me to turn it. So hold on, let's turn it down so you can see. And Hobbs is waiting for me. Open this up. Whoa. And we'll pull this out. Oh, look at that. They look good. Don't those look good? So we're going to put those on the middle shelf now so they don't get overcooked. And we'll keep going. All right. So that is, oh, don't you love these? These are the new mini mitts. They look like the baby shark or the shark. Okay, fun with tools. Okay, so those are the things that are happening. I'm going to check the chat. Let's see, where's the chat? There it is. A couple more questions. What? Oh, okay. Misty would like the catalog. I will definitely send it to you. Okay, looks good. So does the air oil sprayer use any aerosol? No, just air pressure when you pump it. Exactly. Better for the environment and better for us. Exactly right. Exactly right. And Misty, I'll send you the catalog. What am I excited about? I am excited about, okay. Oh, there's a couple things I'm excited about. First of all, I'm excited about the air fryer just because I've been waiting to learn how to use one of these things. Ours is bigger than most air fryers on the market. And so that in and of itself, I think makes it stand out because a lot of air fryers, you have to make more than one batch of things in order to feed a family of 4. Here, I can make 8 of these little pies, right? At once, although I only did 4 because I wanted to, talk to you too. And I'm going to check them because I don't want them to get overcooked. Okay, they're good. And don't you love how it stops? It's this air fryer is something I'm very excited about. There's also another form of cookware that I think a lot of people have, and maybe either they swear by it, but they're worried because it's so heavy, and that is our cast iron cookware. I'm really excited about this because if you'll notice the handles, this is a Pampered Chef exclusive design. Nobody else has it. It's made by Lodge or Lodge. I'm not sure the name of it, but it's like the manufacturer of cast iron pans in the United States. They're pre-seasoned, so you don't have to worry about seasoning them. And you notice the 2 handles makes them easier to lift. So the traditional pans have a long, just single long handle. That makes it very awkward to lift. And a lot of people have stopped using them when they get a little older because they're too heavy to lift. So these will make it easier for those people. In the other exclusive design for Pampered Chef, you'll notice it's not completely round. It's a squared off pan, and that will enable you to get more things in that pan. You can easily get 4 pork chops or chicken breasts in there. So just as a point of reference, if you already have a round cast iron pan, this might be a great alternative if you want something that is a little more versatile. So I'm excited about that. Then there's a few other things that are kind of cool. There's a new, for the blender, there's a smoothie cup, which I think is going to be cool. I don't have that one yet, so I haven't had a chance to look at it really up close and personal. I'm trying to find it. It would help if I looked at my Deluxe Cooking Blender page. Okay, there it is. Can you see it? Right. Oops, here. And this part comes off. It's like a colander, so you can you know, you can wash off your fruits and just dump them right in. Let's take a look at this because I'm smelling them and I want to make sure I don't burn them. Yeah, I think that's enough for you because they're starting to ooze out. And I'm going to cancel, and it's gonna let's see if you guys can see these. Let's turn it down. Take a look at the pies. Don't they look delicious? And I know I've got a taste tester out there, so maybe he'll come in and taste the pie. I'm going to set this down on my cooking, on my little, stop. Okay, yeah, noisy. Okay, so I'm going to let them rest for a minute, and let's do a little glaze. We could put powdered sugar on them, but we could do a little glaze too. So I'm going to take part of that lemon and cut that up. And actually, I'm going to turn this over here and bring it down. And I guess I better move some of these things out of the way. So here we are. Those will go later. Let's cut this in half. You can see. It's a very sharp little knife, I got to tell you. Wow. Really sharp. Okay, we're going to put this in here. I feel like I had a measuring. Oh, here it is. Oh, what I'm really excited about, they brought this back. We had a couple bring back items. This is the Easy Read mini measuring cup. And it goes up to, oh, you can read it from this side. 4 tablespoons, 50 milliliters. It does quarter cup and ounces to up to 2 ounces. I love this thing. I use this every day. I know it's a small item, but sometimes those things bring you the most joy, you know? So, anyways, so that is, we're going to use the citrus press. We're going to make some juice, and we're going to combine it with, see that? Okay, yeah. We need just a little bit. Okay, that's probably good. Maybe a full tablespoon. And then we're going to add some powdered sugar and just make a little glaze for our pies. Let's see. Okay. I guess I could do a little teaspoon of this. See how much. Maybe a little more. I think you need it to be a little. There we go. So it was like 2 teaspoons. I wanted 2. Yeah, I probably put too much lemon juice in there, so we need a few more. I should, I don't measure things sometimes. And just eyeball it. That's better. Okay. And there we go. A little bit. I'm trying to check the time. Oh boy, I'm running late, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's put a little bit of glaze on these guys. And see, is this hot? No, not so much. Cools off pretty quickly, I guess, with all those holes in it. Here we go. And, oh, I need a little something. Oh, I can use this. Just a little glaze. No, it needs more. It needs more. Sometimes you just gotta. There we go. That's better. It needed a little more. Oh well. So whenever I guess I should have measured a little bit better, but I'm pampered, not perfect, as I keep saying. That's part of the charm, isn't it? We're all like that. You can do this too in your kitchen. Okay, that's much better. See how much it actually will pour off nicely. And you just want to maybe put a little bit on there. And this one too. They're still hot. But don't those look cute? What do you guys think? Ah! I gotta wash off my hands. All right, there's my pies. Let me get a plate to put them on. There we go. Well, that was a little gloppy. Oh, well. Bon appetit, you guys. Let's open one up, huh? We'll open one up. Where's my little knife? Let's see how they look. A little crispy. Ooh. Doesn't that look good? Yum. Let's test it out. Mmm. Mmm. It's delicious. It's hot, but it's tasty and it's crunchy. I like it. All right. So there you have it. Wow. All right, friends. I think that's it. Let's see. I got to figure out how to get back to. There you are. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me on Tool Time Tuesday. Hobbs is here. He would like a pie. I have to make doggy pies for him. Next week, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but it'll be fun. It always is. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and at Sarah_Stovetop, and of course on YouTube. You may be watching me on YouTube. I'm not sure, but if you're watching me on YouTube, click the follow button so that, or the subscribe button so that you get notification of all these lives when I do them, the Tool Time Tuesday. And also, if you're on Facebook, feel free to join my special VIP club because we do fun things over there too. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. This is Sarah Stovetop signing off from Tool Time Tuesday, episode 119. See you next week for episode 120. Bye.